Okay, this is going to be a quick lesson on scientific notation. In order to write a number in scientific notation, that number has to look something like m times 10 to the c, where m is some number between 0 and 10, and c is an integer. So if we remember, an integer means that it could be positive or negative. It can go anywhere from negative infinity, negative 10, negative 9. The integers include 0, 1, 2, etc. Basically, positive and negative counting numbers are integers. And lastly, that number, right now we're only focusing on positive numbers, so we don't want any negative numbers in there. And c is an integer, but it's positive if the original number is greater than 1. C is negative if the original number is less than 1. Okay, so I'm going to work through two examples, one for a number that's greater than 1 and one for a number that's less than 1. So to get a number in scientific notation, you just grab all the group of non-zero numbers. So you find the first non-zero number, the last non-zero number, and you write everything in between. So for this example, it's 7306. You're going to write down the decimal after the first non-zero number. So it's 7.306. And that's my m. That's going to be my m. And I times it by 10 to some power. So in order to find that power, you look. My new decimal is after the 7. So I'm going to just put my finger there. It's after the 7. My old decimal in the original number is right here. So you count the number of spaces that the decimal moves. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we moved 6 decimal places. The original number is greater than 1, so my c is greater than 0, and I'm done. That would be your answer. For this example, you do the first steps are exactly the same. You find the first non-zero number, and you find the last non-zero number, and you write everything down in between. So 30042. I'm going to put the decimal after the first non-zero number, so that would be my 3. And I'm going to do times 10. In order to find this power, you need to count how many spaces the decimal moved. So our new decimal is right here. Our old decimal is right here. So we moved 1, 2, 3. We moved 4 spaces. I need to check the original number is less than 1. So we have a decimal here. That means our exponent is going to be negative. So that's two examples of writing a number in scientific notation.